Classic.
Totally linear.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Naresh. So, any more questions before we kickstart the session? Okay. All right then. Thank you. Thanks, everyone. Prasanna, over to you. Please go ahead.
Yeah, Ranjit.
Thank
Let
you.
me share my screen.
So, I would request everyone to please, be on mute. Okay. And at the end of the session, we have 10 minutes for, Q&A. At the time, you can, shoot your questions if you have any. All right.
So you're able to see my screen, right?
Yes, we can see.
Okay. So
Okay.
let's get
Thank you.
started.
Yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Before actually getting into the Salesforce, let's see where the Salesforce has been originated or what were the requirements to create such a product called Salesforce. No, that we'll understand. There is something called as a CRM applications. What does CRM stands for? Customer Relationship Management. So what is CRM? CRM is a customer relationship management tool. So before to the Salesforce, there were few softwares like CBEL and IBM softwares, SAP software is also there, where they had the CRM products to handle the customer relationship management. So what are customer relationship management? Let's say let us take you as the customer. So you will have the basic details. Every customer will have the basic details like their name, phone number, email, and they will have something like billing address, okay, home address, and some specific unique IDs as Aadhaar card, PAN card. So these are like specific to the individual person or specific to the business. They'll have every customer will have a specific details like name, phone number, email, billing address, Aadhaar card, PAN card. So we need a system where we can track all these details and what the engagement that a customer is doing with the company. Engagement meaning what are all the different products that particular customer is buying from me or from the company. Okay, and can I go ahead and see what is the customer interest? Is he or she is actually interested in any of my other products, so that I can build a relationship with the customer, and I can sell few more my products, and I may get benefited, and even the customer may get benefited. Okay, so the systems where they maintain the relationship between the customer and company, those applications are called as a CRM applications. So CRM applications are nothing but the customer relationship management applications. Okay, let's deep dive and take an example and understand how does the CRM applications works. Since you are all very youngsters, let's take you have a requirement for a laptop. Okay, so what you thought whenever you get an idea that you have to go and purchase a laptop, you might have a requirement that what is the processor that you need or how much GB space that you require for your laptop. Basically, the configuration details of your laptop might be somebody has the color specification as well. So what you will do basically, you may go to some online website and search for the different laptops and compare what could be the best suits you. So let's say you're not finding any comfortable information, and you are in a state where you're not able to determine which is the better option for you. So what most of the websites are doing right now, they will give a form to you, ask to fill. They take the basic details from you like name, phone number, and the email ID, and then somebody from the company side will contact you. So let us document the steps what happens here. So now you have a requirement to buy the laptop. What you are doing, you are visiting some online website, and then you are filling out a form. with basic details like name, email, contact number. So as soon as you are submitting your request, okay, whatever the details that you are submitting here, might be you may add the description as like I'm looking for a laptop with so and so price range and so and so configuration. You may add it in the description. So as soon as you click on the submit, the same details will be sent to the company from the website. Okay, once you are hitting the submit button, company people gets the details of your request. So then what does the company people does here? So somebody from the company side, we call them as the sales representatives. So the sales representatives will call you, they will come and contact you, and they will go ahead and explain what are all the different laptops that they have, okay, and what may best suit for your requirement based on your price, based on the configuration. All the things will be informed to you. So what is happening here? The company people, the sales representative contacts the customer, okay, and gives clarification of different products that they have which suits to your requirement, which let's say which suits to you. Okay, now you have decided. So you may ask for what is the discount that you get, what is the maximum discount that you get, all that stuff, all the negotiation will be done here. Now you are going ahead and purchasing the laptop. Okay, so as soon as you purchase the laptop, what are all the might be the basic details that the company will capture here once you purchase the laptop? What is the price at which you have purchased? Let's say, I mean, if what is the quantity? Somebody may buy, for family requirement, somebody may buy one or two. So what is the quantity? What is the price? And what is the purchase date? Like on what date you have purchased the laptop? Is there any warranty? Warranty for how many years? And what else could be the, is there any discount has been applied for this product? So these are all the basic details that they're going to do it. And let's say you are, to pay the price, you may use your bank account details as well. So that also they will capture. What is your bank account details, or you are using any UPI transactions, what is the payment method that you are using. This is a general process that you do it in anything, not only the laptop. You visit any Amazon site or any Myntra or any online site, you do some transaction with them, you brought some product from them, and then you are paying something from them. So this is what happens in the backend. Now you have brought the product from the a company. Now what happened? Let's say you have some issue with the laptop. Okay, so it's not booting up, or it's you have expected so and so RAM, but when you are going and checking the details, it is not as per the company representative has explained to you, or the color has changed. You have received some other piece or some software you are trying to install, but it is not getting worked. So basically what is happening, there is some issue with your laptop. So what you will do, some issue with laptop. So what you will do, you will again go to the same website and you will see where there will be a support, right? Support link. So you will go and raise the support request. Okay, again somebody from the company, okay, we call them as support team. Support team will come and contact you. They'll try to best resolve the issue for you. Okay, so it goes on, the chain will goes on where the support team can resolve the issue, or you may want to replace the item. So from there the chain goes on. So basically what you're doing, any customer is going and initiating their their relationship with the company by just filling out a form with the name, email, contact number, or description, whatever the minimum details that are required. Okay, once you click on submit, those details are captured by the company side application. Okay, and any somebody who is a representative from that company, usually we call them as a sales reps. The sales reps will come and contact you, and they explain you what are all the different various products that the company produces or the manufacturing unit producing, and you may choose what is the best suits for you. Okay, and then you go ahead and do the purchase of that particular product. During the purchase, they may collect some details like what is the purchase price, quantity, on which date you are purchasing the product, basically the purchase date, warranty, discount, how you are processing the payment, all that stuff. Okay, so to maintain all these details, we need a software or the application. The application in the backend, which has the database, which stores all these information. So the applications which deal with this all the customer related information, they are called as the customer relationship management applications. So there are many flavors of CRM applications. Let's say Salesforce is one. You have MS CRM, Microsoft Dynamics CRM. You have SAP CRM. You have IBM CRM. Siebel used to be there. Right now, the Siebel is nothing but the Oracle product. Oracle CRM was there, but right now it's almost, I think it's in dying phase. So this is basically what any CRM application does. Okay. Now let's understand. Okay, now let's understand. So now we got that Salesforce is also one CRM application, and what is meant by CRM application. Okay, let's say the another part of is any service which is holding on the internet is being classified as two things. One is SaaS, another one is PaaS. Okay, so what is SaaS means? Software as service. As a service. What does PaaS means? Platform as a service. Okay, before getting into this, let me divide whatever the steps that we have written here, okay, into Salesforce different modules. How does the CRM works inside the Salesforce? Let's say Salesforce, why Salesforce is in such a boom is Salesforce has a variety of products which supports almost all every industry. Okay, let's say Salesforce has a different flavors of Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, Marketing Cloud, Healthcare Cloud, Finance Cloud, Communication Cloud, and so on and so forth. There are so many different products out there. And you, let's say you are buying the Sales Cloud from the Salesforce. And it is not that every organization will have the same business logic, or say Amazon has some business logics, and Myntra has some other, and some other website has something, Flipkart has something else. So once you brought some product from the Salesforce, on top of that product you have to be customized on your own. Okay, so Salesforce will provide you a scale. You can customize it. Let's say today you have only the 100 customers. Tomorrow you are getting 1 lakh customers. Can you scale the Salesforce applications to that extent? Absolutely yes. 200% it is yes. Today you may pay only the amount, like how much space you are utilizing for 100 users. Tomorrow, if the customers are increasing, you can go ahead and bill for that amount. Okay, so the scalability is there. Salesforce much provides the scalability, and it has pre-built in cloud softwares which are already developed. Okay, and they are available to you at some cost. Okay, let's understand in these steps, which steps falls under where? Let's say you are visiting the online website. Let's say now you have a requirement for the car. Okay, you have the showrooms also, car showrooms are also there. So you can visit the showrooms and check what type of requirement you want. And there are online portals where you can visit them and see what are all the different cars. And you have a various different advertisements that are being played. Okay, and you can promote something via the YouTube. So these are all the marketing strategies that different companies are using to sell their product. So that whatever the marketing that people are doing, all those strategies falls under the marketing cloud. So basically they will track the details like what is the event that is happening. So let's say they are using some advertisement. What is the cost of, what is the company, how much cost the company is spending towards that advertising. So based on that, how many customers they were able to bring in inside the system. Okay, once if they are able to capture the customers, that is another person duty to convince the customer and go for the product. So marketing cloud basically defines the strategies of how you does the marketing, how you minimize the cost and maximize the leads, potential leads we will say, or the customers. Okay, to capture. Okay, that happens in the marketing cloud. And once the marketing cloud is giving you the basic customer details like name, email, contact number, and the description, from here I told you the somebody from the company side will contact you, the sales reps. That falls under the sales cloud. The sales reps will come and contact you. They will explain you about the different products and then they will engage you. They will see which best suits according to your price or your taste, everything. All that process happens in the sales cloud till you purchase the product. Okay. Once you purchase the product, then let's say you need some servicing to that product. You may have car servicing or some other replacement, gear replacement you want, or some wheels replacement you want. All that comes under servicing. So you may have servicing for your laptops also. So any product will have its own servicing cycle. So that part comes under the service cloud. Okay, similarly whatever medicines that you are buying or majorly the you have different equipments inside the hospitals, all those comes under the healthcare cloud. And let's say you have banking. I'm not sure if you guys have taken any different loans. All those loans, how does the EMIs process, or you have a credit card, how much payment you are making, all that stuff comes under the finance cloud. Communication cloud is your mobile recharges, everything falls under the communication cloud. So similarly, Salesforce has various different softwares which it is providing across all the industries. Okay, so now we learn what is a customer relationship management. Okay, and how does that customer relationship management is being broken into the different modules to fit into different softwares. Okay, let's say some company may only be doing the marketing. Okay, they don't touch the sales cloud. They just get the customer details, okay, who are interested, and then they will sell all those customer details to the sales company who is doing with the sales. So what they will do, they will go and buy only the marketing cloud product. Okay, they are not interested in sales cloud or the service cloud. So there are so many people, so many companies which does the marketing. Similarly, there are somebody who is doing only the sales. Similarly, there are somebody who is doing only the service. Okay, it's no need that every company has to buy all the products. Okay, so Salesforce has that customization. Let's say you want only one product, take only one product from me and pay only that much. Okay, and now let's understand what does this software as service means. Okay, your SaaS, it means software as service. Can Salesforce fall under SaaS? Okay, since Salesforce has a different products, okay, And these are all the different softwares, and we are selling them. We are providing them as a service. So absolutely, Salesforce falls under SaaS. Okay, because of because it has different cloud softwares. Okay, got it? Now, let's understand something else. All these softwares, where they have been built, are they built on Java systems? Are they built on Oracle systems? Are they built on somewhere else? Yes. Salesforce has its own platform, okay, and its own coding language, its own database. What is the coding language that Salesforce has? Salesforce, it called as a Apex language, okay, and Salesforce has an inbuilt-in database. We use Salesforce. We use. I'll write it here. So it has Apex language, okay, to develop the application, and it has its own database. Its own database is there, and we use SQL language to communicate with the database. What is SQL language? Is Salesforce Object Query Language. Okay, so Salesforce has its own platform. They have developed their own language called Apex, and they have their own database to store all the customer details, and all the details what we seen before. Okay, it stores all those database, and to communicate with the database, we have a separate query language called Salesforce Object Query Language. So now Salesforce has its own platform, its own language, its own database language. So can Salesforce falls under PaaS? Absolutely yes, because it is serving platform as also as a service. And let's understand. See, I don't want to buy any Salesforce product. Okay, I am a sales company, but I have my own strategies, and I expect very confidential in that. I don't want to use any sales cloud provided by the Salesforce. Can Salesforce support me? Yes. So I'm giving you a development language. I'm giving you a database. I'm giving you a query language to interact with the database. Now you go and design your own applications. Okay. You go design your own applications on Salesforce platform. Okay. So let's say you have built an application. So how much revenue you can generate by using your own application only for your company? Okay, might be very minimal amount of revenue you will generate. So is there a possibility for me? Can I go ahead and sell this similar software to someone else who might be interested in it? Absolutely yes. So we have a platform called App Exchange, okay, where people will build the applications using Salesforce platform, and you can list your applications in App Exchange. Okay, obviously it will be listed under certain price, and people can subscribe it yearly, monthly, or however you are defining the price, and the people who are interested in you, so the negotiation can happen. So basically you can use the same application for your company, and there is a way for you to sell, to do the marketing also, and gain some more profit. This is where Salesforce, has that much market, okay, where some people are building their own applications using the platform as a service, and there are people who are using it as a SaaS, software as a service product. So it is able to capture the market in 360 degrees. Okay, this is why we have Salesforce has such a high demand when it is compared to other CRM application. Salesforce is quite scalable. Salesforce has multiple softwares which across all the industries it can support, and Salesforce is also a platform where you can build your own applications and sell them. Okay. Got it? Let us see how does, so now, okay. So I'm not, I mean, by now, I think cloud came into picture like almost 6, 7 years. So I am guessing you might all know what is a cloud meaning. So previously, before to the era of cloud, what was happening? Let's say if you want to build any application, so the entire software has to be installed on the each machine, whoever is the developer or whoever is using that particular application. Okay, it might be the different versions, or the for the user you may need the basic flavor, or for the developer you may need the advanced. But there used to be software which has to be installed on the computer. So once the cloud came into picture, you no need to install any software on the machine. So the application provider is going to provide you a link. Using that link, you will click that link, you can directly access the application. So what does cloud means? No need to install any software on your machine. Okay. Through internet, you can log in and use the applications. Let's say you take in any of us, our YouTube, Netflix, Prime, any of them. So as the day progress, they will introduce more and more videos. Are we, storing them in our own machines? No, that has been stored in somewhere in the cloud. So everybody can access it from one place. Okay, using one URL. So that is what cloud does. Okay, similarly, cloud has scaling capacity. Let's say today you're using 100 GB RAM, tomorrow you can scale it up to. So today you're going to pay only for that 100 GB. Tomorrow, sorry, somebody is trying to speak.
Yeah, go on, Prasanna. Might be it's a mistake. Yeah, go on.
Okay.
Yeah, continue. Thank you.
Yeah. So as and when your requirements are getting bigger and bigger, your price will get bigger. Otherwise, you no need to pay from day one. But previous to the cloud era, to buy that software from the day one, you're supposed to spend some money. Okay. Here, that is not required. Let's say tomorrow, in case of cloud, tomorrow you need some software, you will buy it. Might be you may use it only for the 1 month, then you will discard that. You're not going to pay for that amount. So that is what is called as a cloud. So now, Salesforce is a cloud platform, and it is a PaaS, and it is a SaaS. So we are providing Salesforce platform also to develop their own applications, okay, and sell it, make a revenue, or you can use the Salesforce product as software as a service and pay to the Salesforce. So Salesforce is where it's covering 360 degrees across all industries and giving multiple opportunities. This is where Salesforce is standing out among all other CRMs. Okay. Let us see. Okay. Let me explain. Let's see in any in IT firm, how it happens is we will have two environments. One is a developer environment. Another one is a production environment. Okay, what this developer environment does is, so if we want to kickstart any business requirement, first we do things in the developer environment. All the developers will use the developer environment to develop the applications. Okay, so developer environment is for developing applications. Okay, once the developer completes his development, okay, he will hand it over the application to the quality assurance team. Okay, we call them as a testers or the quality engineers or the QA team. So the quality assurance team will go ahead and test the application as per the business requirement and see whether everything is working as expected or not. Okay, let's say everything is expected, everything is working as expected, then they will sign off the requirements and we will deploy those applications to the production environment. Production environment is where the actual users are using it. Okay, let's take Amazon as an example. Let's say I'm introducing a new discount coupon. Okay, so how it should happen? So I'll give the coupon name as a business requirement. I'll specify. Now I am introducing so and so coupon. So whenever user provide this coupon, you're supposed to give the 15% discount on the price. Okay. So now the developer will go develop that particular thing in the developer environment and he will do the basic unit testing. Okay. Once the developer feels it's working as expected, then he will pass on the work to the quality assurance team, where the quality assurance team will go on test it, might be on 10 to 15 different products, and see the price, discount is happening as per the requirement, and then they will do the sign off. Okay, there will be clear instructions on when to deploy something to the production. So every customer, every client will have their own, strategy or policies when to deploy. Okay, how to communicate to the actual users that, system, we are bringing the system to down, or something is happening. Okay, so everybody will have their own strategies. We need to follow according to the company or the client, and then we put the whatever the design software in the production environment. Okay, similarly, Salesforce also has two different environments: development environment and production environment. So we use https test.salesforce.com to log into the developer environments, and we use login.salesforce.com to log into the production environment. Now let's say you may get a doubt that, see, since you are not yet joined anywhere, you will not have any developer environment and you will not have any production environment. So where do you learn? Okay, so Salesforce is giving free developer accounts. You can go ahead and create your own developer account, which all the developer accounts will have the latest versions installed in it. Okay, you can create your own developer account and you can play around. Okay, so now let me log into one of my developer account and show you how does the Salesforce looks like. Okay, let me switch the let me share different tab. So I think you guys are able to see my Google page, right?
Oh, yes. Yes, we can see.
Yeah, I am typing login.salesforce.com. So all your developer accounts will have the login. Since it is with the latest versions, it will be login.salesforce.com. So I'll explain you in further classes how to create a developer account. Right now, I'm logging into my developer account. Okay, you don't worry about what is the URL it is redirecting to. Those are all we will see step by step in your further. So here you will have the different, cloud softwares. So right now, let me go to the sales. So we call whatever you're seeing here, opportunities, leads, tasks, we call them as objects. Okay, as and when you are submitting some information or some interaction is happening with the customer, so we document all that information, or we capture all that information in the respective objects here. Let's see what we have learned. We have submitted some information, right? As soon as you, I told you, as soon as you click on submit, Now we may capture the details like what is the name, email, contact number, description. Usually we store these information at the contact level. Okay. And we will have some account attached to it. It's not that always we deal with the individual customer. It may be, another organization which is doing it also. So organizations will have their own business accounts as well. So usually contact is a individual details, individual person details, or account is a business details. So let me show you the how does the contact object looks like. So we call this as a list views. List view is nothing but where it is displaying all the information that is available on that particular object. So here you have different list views under your contact object. You can go choose all contacts. Okay, these are all the contacts that are available in my system. Let me open any one of the contact. So if you go to the details, here you have name, to which account it belongs to, what is your email number, phone number, home phone, mobile, other phone, fax, what is the birth date, department, or if any client wants to capture some more details, or let's say, are you browsing this any from website, or you're using Chrome, Mozilla, IE, what you're using. So all those details can be captured. So based on whatever the requirement, these are the very basic details which the developer addition is giving you, developer account is giving you. So this is how record looks like. Okay. Similarly, if you go to the account, so you can go to the all accounts. You can open any account. Similarly, who is the owner of the account name, type of the account, which industry this account belongs to, what is the revenue that that particular business is generating, how many employees that business has. Similarly, account holds the most of the business information. Contact holds the individual information. Similarly, you have, I told you, uh, like you have submitted the details, sales reps are coming and contacting you, and they will ask you, how, what is your requirement, what is the price range, how many quantities that you are going to buy. Based on that quantity, they can give you the discounts, all that stuff. We call that as an opportunity. Okay. And it is you are the potential lead, so the details would be there in the lead. And then once you finalize that you are going to purchase a product, we convert that lead into an opportunity. Okay. So now the company got one opportunity to sell the product and make a revenue. Okay. Similarly, the entire process goes on. So basically, now if you see here, I'm in a sales module. So sales module will have the tabs which are required for the sales application. So this is all, again, these are all configurable. Okay. And let's say you may get a doubt that now I have given my personal details to the Salesforce. So is there a trust that someone else can also go ahead and see my details? Salesforce has variety of, controlling mechanism to set who can see what data. Let's say I cannot go and see share all the accounts of one department with another department. Okay, so there are ways how Salesforce secure the data. Okay, though we are in the era of AI, we are using the cloud system. So people have, very much insecurity about their data. But Salesforce has certain mechanism and Salesforce has methods on how to protect data so that one company people cannot access the other company information. Okay, and so this is how Salesforce looks like. And I have taught you about why Salesforce is being on such a demand and what are the different clouds that are available in Salesforce, and can we develop our own, can we use Salesforce as a pass also. Yes, that also we have seen. So that is where Salesforce is being captured most of the market. Okay, so that is where it is initially it started with the Sales Cloud, I think. Then again the Service Cloud came into picture. Then it entered one domain. So every year Salesforce have three major releases. So every release, whatever the new feature that is it is adding. So we have something called as a trailhead accounts. Okay, there you can go, you do your practice, and you can see what are the new features that are being added. There might be specific features gets added to specific modules also. Let's say today they are releasing some feature for the Sales Cloud. Everything is provided in Trailhead. Okay, and they will give you a period where you can go activate the newer version in your lower environments. Lower environments meaning in your developer environments, you can go ahead and activate the new versions of it, new versions of latest releases of Salesforce, and see whether is it impacting any of your company business processes. Okay, so you can monitor your developer environment for some time, and then you have to, I mean, it is, they will announce a date, Salesforce will announce a date. By that date, all the production environments will get migrated to the latest versions. Okay, somebody was asking, are you going to teach us in Classic or the Lightning? So Salesforce has announced, I think 1.5 year back, that they are not going to support Classic anymore. Okay, so all the environments has been pushed to the Lightning. Okay, though you can switch between Lightning and Classic, but majority, I would say 99% of the people right now, they're using only the Lightning. So even for the developers, Lightning has given very smooth flow, to do things also. It's like more configuration. In Classic, we used to do the coding, but now it's has become the configuration. Okay, and then now people were asking, Salesforce has two different things. One we call it as a Salesforce admins, the other one we call as a Salesforce developers. So what does the Salesforce admins do? Okay, there are simple configuration items like creation of the fields. Let's say tomorrow somebody wants to capture what is a PAN number of a user user who is submitting the request. So we go ahead and create the PAN number in a contact object. So these are all very simple requirements where admins can do themselves, or admins will do the jobs where they no need to do any coding. Okay, there are, I mean, I'm not sure, there are some other concepts called as a flows. Okay, which they are just the drag and drop things. So those are all done by the admins, where you have to use your Apex and SQL language to do something, to develop some feature. Then it will be pushed to the developers. Clear?
So, Prasanna, I think it's 11 o'clock. I think we can pause here and we can resume tomorrow. So, now, open for any queries.
Hey,
So,
Ranjit. Hello.
yeah, go on, Vamsi.
Yeah, I mean, while daily we are discussing the classes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can we get any notes about this, or we should make any running notes?
So,
No,
you
no,
can make a running
whatever.
notes or, yeah,
Yeah,
go ahead.
whatever I'm writing it on the notepad, I'll pass it on to you.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. That's the only doubt. Thank you.
Yeah. Any other questions? So I'll take it as no. Okay, all right then. Thank you. Thanks everyone for
Yeah,
joining the
guys, you
session.
can feel free and ask any doubts. Don't feel bad that, I'm not from IT. Can I ask this question? We are here to explain you. Okay. We are here to help you in your career. Okay. So if you are settled well, then we will also be happy that somebody from us, who has been, able to, their family is happy and they are happy. So don't feel bad. Any question you can ask, even if you're not, even if you doesn't know what is a developer environment, and any doubt, any lemon doubt, you're most welcome. You ask, you get clarified. Okay. Let's all go to grow together.
Even if it is a dumb question, don't think otherwise. Can I ask this question? Any question you can ask. Don't think that okay, someone else in the session will feel bad or something. Okay, at the end of the day, this is your career. Okay, please go ahead and ask any dumb question. We are fine. Okay, but only thing is you guys have to follow the content what we are trying to explain. All right. Okay then. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Ranjit.
We'll again catch up tomorrow at I think same time. So I hope everybody is okay with the timing, right? 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Are
Yeah,
there
no
any
issue.
bottlenecks for any one of you to join at these timings?
No, I'm good with this.
Okay. Anyone has any issues with timing 10 a.m. to 11 a.m.? Okay, I'll take it as no. Okay, then tomorrow we will connect at the same time, 10 a.m. Okay, to continue. All right. Thank you, Prasanna, and thanks everyone for joining the
Thanks,
session.
everyone. Have a good
Thank you
day.
and have a great day. Thank you.